Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And Mixon not going to get there. Running into a wall here, and they'll stop him short. Remember, that was less than a yard. That was not a full yard. That defense, they were having none of it.
Yeah, the surge the offensive line was seeking actually occurred on the other side of the ball. They reestablished the line of scrimmage and stuffed them.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Zach Taylor, a new breed of head coach. He's going to go for it on 4th down. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. They'll give it to Mixon. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Mixon again. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. How about this Browns defense? They've held so far. This is now 3rd and goal. Mixon trying to punch it in. And this time he is in. Yes. Joe Mixon with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Fuck that pick. Fuck me up. Way to bounce back, Joe.
McPherson up and good. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will
Who got ball first, me or you?
This one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Who got ball first? You said what? Your mic I ain't gonna lie, your shit staticking like a motherfucker.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the 2nd part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Here's Chubb on the read option. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
won't let me pick no play.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield looks to throw.
Come on, bro. You got to pick that shit off. What the fuck, dog?
First down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 36. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. So from the 36 now. First
Like, that's
10.
a fucking interception every day, bro. You have to pick that shit off.
Mayfield trying to lay one up deep. And
Pick Jesse Bates, what the fuck?
Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes.
Man, not even jumping for the ball, dog. Like, what the fuck, huh?
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Mayfield to throw it.
Let's go. Get up out of there. Let's fucking go, dog. I knew halfback. Jump that halfback route. I'm going for Kareem.
So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't.
I'm talking to myself. Talking to myself.
Away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game
Come on.
as well.
I'm throwing that up. Fuck it.
Didn't get it done there.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And they go play action now. Burrow. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. Here we go. From the gun to give to Mixon.
You gotta run him over. You gotta run him over, Joe.
Yardage back at the 48-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
On 2nd and 11 now. Burrow. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 33. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And able
Get in
to
there.
one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 52 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. Here's a give to Mixon, and he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Eluding the pressure right. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this one is incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, no kneeling for them. They decided they weren't going to run out the clock. They decided to take their shot downfield, hoping to either make a connection or a pass interference call. They wanted more points to put on the board.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Mayfield. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mayfield now. Flush to his right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Give me some. Here we go. 155. Alert. Mike 55.
Mayfield with it once more. Flushed out right. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Check three. Run.
To throw, Mayfield. He's going to air one out. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
You got lucky, motherfucker. You got lucky. Hey, I'm trying to crib that bitch.
Visiting Bengals out in front as we'll head down to
Oh man, that nigga Anthony Short's fast as fuck.
our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Man, I tried to crib that bitch.
Okay,
I ain't gonna lie.
a one-touchdown game here.
That nigga got tired fast as fuck.
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start...
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Trey Hendrickson just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield.
Give me that.
And that is incomplete. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the
Come
intended
on.
target.
We got to catch those.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Back to throw here. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. He's got a man. Complete.
Happy birthday.
All the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Boy, once you get Kareem Hunt in the open field, look out. He's got speed to burn, and he showed off the wheels on that one. Now Parkey for the extra point.
That's bullshit.
He's got it, and we're all tied.
I'm a Cleveland Brown fan, and I know that ain't happening.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds.
There's no doubt
That's how they did me with that Anthony Schwartz one in the first half. They ain't let me jump for that bit.
Half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
First down. Here's Burrow. And he will find his man on the outside. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Man, if y'all don't hit that little bitch.
Stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Browns drive about to get started. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started.
Yeah, so it laid down.
Right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
What the
now the
fuck?
Bengals are going to call another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. They go with Chubb on second down. 43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Got a man. It's Schwartz, complete. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. A give. This is Chubb. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. That time on the outside, pretty nice job as a cornerback to shed any would-be blockers and make the tackle.
And think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches are giving, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover receivers, but also tackles ball carriers.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They go play action. Mayfield. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Now Parkey for the extra point. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Fielded right around the 8. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Bengals drive about to get going, and their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Open man is Chase, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Over the middle, Dorsett.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
A good gain on first, has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. Mixon with a first down and more. And finally down at the 36-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. First down. Burrow on play action. This one out left to the tight end, Burton. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive.
Yeah, I'm playing a little league game right there. Full quit.
A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Chatting.
Mixon with a first down carry.
Ain't shit. Coolin'. Trying to get this dub. What's the wave?
3 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
Hell yeah, I watched that Squid game.
From the 6 to the 5.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you, their coaches and the other players are screaming.
You want episode 9?
Come on, guys.
That shit finna blow you.
You can't give up a fourth one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that fourth.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the fourth. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation.
Say, yeah, just hit me up. Hit me up when it's over with.
That time he just didn't get there.
That's a big loss.
All right, my nigga.
Brings up third down. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Buying time to his left. He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Kadarius Toney, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. Well, he scrambled outside of the pocket, wondered what was going to happen there. He fired a dart. That's what happened.
He certainly did. Scrambled left, looked left, and then left it in the receiver's hands with some dispatch.
In the receiver's hands, in the end zone for the score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Fumble that hole, man.
Brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Once again, they run with Mixon. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. An excellent gain, 35 yards. Offense just continues to reign supreme. Big plays, both sides, back and forth. Tough to keep track of.
It certainly is, and I'm over here just marveling at what I'm seeing. It's tough for you, though. You've got to call all these big plays and have all this emotion each time they go at each other.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Play action. It's Burrow. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Burton. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. A much better effort we're seeing from him under center this week versus last week when he threw 4 picks.
He has thrown the 1 in this game, but you're right. When you cut it down from 4 the previous week, and we always talk about adjustments, well, he made some in practice, and he continues to work on it during the game. I'm sure he's getting plenty of reminders about how to stay in the moment, stay focused on the task.
And he's got him in the driver's seat here in the 4th quarter. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 110 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Second and 2. Again, it's Mixon. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Burrow will throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Kadarius Toney with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bengals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns drive about to get started. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and set.
Now Mayfield lost the football, and the Bengals grab it, and they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. That'll put him at 95 receiving yards now as he's got a first down.
Here we go. 11.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. This one into the hands of Burton. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengals.
Let's go, man.
Joe Mixon taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bengals are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And again, it's Chubb. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They'll roll him out right. He's going to let it fly. And this is caught.
That's bullshit. That is bullshit, bro. Like, oh, my mama, the ball is in my hands. How was that not a pick, bro?
Here in the stadium,
like, he
receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking,
yeah, he underthrew him. He reached back for that hole. My nigga don't put his hands up.
On next-gen stats, remarkable. That ball traveling close to 80 yards in the air. Parkey adds the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. A gain of 3, 2nd down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. Mixon with a first down and more as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. That one looks like he'll throw here. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown.
That's a fucking dot. That's a fucking dot.
To make the grab. And the Bengals have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Mike Hilton.
GG's, my boy.
It's pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity.
Send me that Seahawks roster after the game.
They did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out.
Send me that Seahawks roster after this game right here.
A very good starting field position for the Bengals here.
Send the Seahawks roster.
Right at the 50-yard line. From midfield now, Burrow.
He will find his man Chase complete.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted.
Fuck it.
Denzel Ward. And he's going to
Good game, bro.
His time has now run out on this game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Bengals, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll return home next week to take on the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons.